The year 2025 began under a familiar cloud of regional tension. For decades, India had endured the insidious threat of cross-border terrorism, a constant drain on its resources and a challenge to its sovereignty. Despite repeated diplomatic overtures and international pressure, the infrastructure of terror across the border persisted. Intelligence agencies consistently reported the resurgence of well-funded and heavily armed militant groups. These organizations, operating with impunity from Pakistani soil, continued to plot and execute attacks against Indian civilians and security forces. The patience of a nation was wearing thin. India had been facing the coordinated series of devastating terror attacks, claiming hundreds of innocent lives like the Mumbai attack in the year 2008. The breaking point arrived on a somber autumn morning. Among the most tragic incidents was the killing of 26 innocent civilians, including Hindus and Christians, in Jammu and Kashmir. This targeted violence, which specifically aimed at killing of innocent tourists, that two only men in front of their wife and children based on their religion, intensified national outrage and calls for justice. These heinous acts not only devastated communities, but also highlighted the urgent need for a united response against the forces behind such brutality. Forensic evidence and intercepted communications unequivocally pointed to specific terror camps and their handlers within Pakistan. The nation demanded a decisive response, a permanent end to this cycle of violence. The government, under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, vowed swift and overwhelming retribution. In the aftermath of the attacks, India initiated Operation SINDOOR, a meticulously planned military campaign designed to dismantle the terror infrastructure once and for all. This was not merely a retaliatory strike, it was a comprehensive strategy for regional security. The objective was clear: neutralize all identified terror launchpads and training facilities. The strategic blueprint involved a multi-pronged approach, integrating advanced intelligence gathering, precision targeting, and overwhelming force. Indian military planners leveraged cutting-edge technology and decades of operational experience. Every potential variable was analyzed, every contingency planned for. The preparatory phase of Operation SINDOOR was characterized by unparalleled intelligence dominance. India's satellite surveillance capabilities provided real-time, high-resolution imagery of target areas. Electronic intelligence units intercepted vast amounts of enemy communications, revealing operational details and command structures. Human intelligence assets on the ground provided crucial verification and localized insights. This comprehensive intelligence picture allowed for the creation of a precise target list, identifying over 150 terror camps, command centers, and logistical hubs. The element of surprise was paramount. The initial phase of Operation SINDOOR commenced with a massive, coordinated aerial assault. Indian Air Force squadrons, equipped with Rafale, Sukhoi 30 MKI, and Tejas aircraft, launched precision strikes deep into enemy territory. Their mission: establish immediate air superiority and neutralize key air defense systems. Within hours, Pakistani radar installations and anti-aircraft batteries were systematically disabled or destroyed. The IAF achieved an unprecedented 98% success rate in neutralizing designated air defense targets. This swift dominance of the skies paved the way for subsequent operations. Following the establishment of air superiority, waves of Indian fighter bombers and attack helicopters engaged the identified terror camps. Using advanced guided munitions, they executed surgical strikes with pinpoint accuracy. Intelligence reports confirmed the destruction of over 90% of the primary terror infrastructure within the first 48 hours. The precision of these strikes minimized collateral damage, focusing exclusively on military and terror-related targets. This demonstrated India's commitment to international law while delivering a devastating blow to the enemy's capabilities. The world watched as India showcased its technological and operational prowess. While air power dominated the initial phase, specialized Indian Army units conducted targeted ground operations. Elite special forces, inserted deep behind enemy lines, neutralized high-value targets, and disrupted command and control networks. Their missions were swift, decisive, and executed with minimal casualties. These ground operations focused on securing critical areas and preventing the regrouping of militant forces. The coordination between air and ground assets was seamless, a testament to years of rigorous training and joint exercises. The enemy was caught completely off guard, unable to mount an effective counter-response. The statistics emerging from Operation SINDOOR painted a clear picture of overwhelming Indian dominance. Over 150 terror camps and associated facilities were confirmed destroyed. Intelligence estimates placed enemy combatant casualties in the thousands, severely crippling their operational capacity. Indian forces suffered remarkably few casualties, a testament to superior planning, technology, and execution. The ratio of enemy assets destroyed to Indian resources expended was overwhelmingly in India's favor. This operation redefined the parameters of modern warfare in the region. The immediate aftermath of Operation SINDOOR saw a complete cessation of cross-border terror activities. The terror infrastructure, painstakingly built over decades, lay in ruins. Pakistan's ability to project non-state actors as instruments of state policy was decisively curtailed. The international community, initially apprehensive, acknowledged India's right to self-defense and the undeniable evidence of state-sponsored terrorism. India's firm stance and decisive action sent an unequivocal message. The era of impunity for terror sponsors was over. Operation SINDOOR had profound geopolitical repercussions. India's strategic autonomy and military capabilities were unequivocally demonstrated on the global stage. The operation solidified India's position as a regional power capable of defending its interests with overwhelming force. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India showcased not only its military might but also its unwavering resolve. This decisive victory bolstered national pride and reinforced the belief in a strong, self-reliant India. The nation emerged stronger, more secure, and more respected. Operation SINDOOR stands as a landmark event in India's history, a testament to its commitment to national security and its zero-tolerance policy towards terrorism. It marked a definitive shift in the regional power dynamic, establishing a new paradigm of deterrence. The legacy of Operation SINDOOR is one of strength, strategic brilliance, and unwavering determination. It serves as a powerful reminder that India will always protect its sovereignty and its people, ensuring peace and stability through decisive action when necessary. Thanks for watching. Do like, comment, and share your thoughts. Don't forget subscribe, Top 10 Info Y for more upcoming videos.